Everyone, welcome back to Heavy Duty Country. Hope everyone's doing well. I've had a couple of rough days. Had to go to the ER, messed my back up in jiu-jitsu. They thought I had a condition called cauda equina. Had no idea humans had anything to do with horses, but I guess we kind of do. Turns out it wasn't that, so not paralyzed, but all those years of rodeoing are apparently catching up to me. So take care of your backs, folks. The pain I've been in the past few days, didn't even know it was possible. So the other day, Kamala Harris decided to open her mouth again and think that she's some sort of expert on guns. I'm just curious, Kamala, what guns have you shot in your life? Like, you just don't really seem like a person who probably understands anything about them, yet you want to call for all this goofy stuff. Anyways, she gets on her stand, decides to go to this group called Moms Demanding Action or Moms Against Guns or Woke Moms. And they do this big old long speech. And I watched the whole thing. I was in the hospital and I had to distract myself from thinking about possibly getting surgery or a bunch of other stuff. So I watched this whole thing and just kind of picked out the parts that were just the funniest to me because why? Why is this a thing? I don't know. A big thank you to our sponsor for today's video, Blackout Coffee. After I got out of the ER, slept probably 18 hours, this has definitely woken me up. Anyways, I know a lot of you are already customers. If you're drinking Blackout Coffee but not in a Blackout mug, let's go. They got these awesome mugs, awesome apparel, bunch of different shirts, and obviously their coffee is amazing. I got mine stacked up over there. Brutal Awakening and Morning Reaper, absolutely great coffee. Flavor coffee is amazing, and even better than that, they have Operation Blackout, which sends 2 cups of coffee per bag sold to our active troops. So, join the Blackout family, go grab you some awesome gear and coffee. We got a discount code below the video for everyone. Make the switch.
That false choice be to suggest that you're either in favor of the Second Amendment or you want to take everyone's guns away. And I believe in the Second Amendment, but I also believe we need to renew the assault weapons ban. We need red flag laws. We need universal background checks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we just... I am a fan of the Second Amendment, or I believe in the Second Amendment, but we need universal background checks. We need to ban assault weapons. We need to have red flag laws. These people are just nodding their heads like, oh yeah, I got no idea what you're talking about, but yep, we're paid to be here, so just nod your head, yeah. It gets better though. After she said all this, look at her face. She's just sitting there thinking, wow, nothing in my incoherent emotional statement made any sort of sense. So, if we could just get a replacement for me, I need a Bloody Mary or something. I don't even understand what I just said. Just for some people out there who can't decide whether they're for the Second Amendment or against it, there's no half in and half out. There isn't. And if you think there is, read the Second Amendment. Shall not be infringed is, well, I mean, if Kamala Harris gets on stage and she's feeling emotional, I mean, we'll talk about some infringements if you want. No, it's simply you believe in it and you believe in the purpose of it, or you don't. It gets better though.
And again, I'm preaching to the choir, but here's the thing.
Sorry, what choir are you speaking to? Like the 2 people on stage who are just like, yeah, I mean, she's the vice president, so we got to nod our head or else we'll get thrown off stage.
It's just reasonable that you might want to know before someone can buy a lethal weapon, if they've been found by a court to be a danger to themselves or others, you just might want to know.
You might.
See, no, we really don't want to know. And here's the problem with red flag laws. You're essentially saying, with a red flag law, that the judge in the court is not human. If a judge is tired one day, his wife's giving him crap, maybe he doesn't want to be there for work, maybe he just got back from vacation and it really isn't zoned in, he can be human too and be like, oh, okay, yeah, sign this, go take his guns. Not even think about it, not even realize what he's doing. It's become a common practice. So someone who just, I don't know, got loud at the house and his girlfriend was like, oh man, he's being so loud, I better call 911 or something, and then they go and take his guns. Is that really something that we need? It's not. It's unconstitutional, and it's to the point where you're literally putting another human's opinion before someone else's. Judges aren't immune to having bad days, making bad decisions, but if you talk to someone who has been red flagged, I recommend you do it, because you would not believe how hard it is to get your guns back, or the process it takes. It's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to spend thousands on a lawyer, or you're just not going to get them back. And then we get to my favorite part. Oh, Kamala.
And a human right, I heard somebody in the audience say, and it is about freedom, right? And including, and this is a very maybe simple point, but I think very important, the freedom to just be.
What you talking about, Willis?
You're just trying to be stupid up there at this point. You think that gun control is a part of freedom. Your government saying, well, you can have this gun and not this gun, or we don't want you to have any guns, or guns are not reasonable for Americans to have. But somehow that involves freedom. I mean, freedom to be. If you want us to have freedom to be, that would mean no restrictions. We are free as Americans. And if we do something stupid, we accept the consequences. So if it's all about freedom to be, maybe you should just chill out on gun control and focus on some other issues that are more apparent in this country. Just a suggestion, but who am I? I'm not Kamala Harris that gets a whole crowd paid to be there and clap. Oh, that's a good suggestion from you over there. Here's a suggestion. Why don't you f*** off about our Second Amendment?